bangers.
It's still all really focused on FaZe. How's the hardpoint going to be? For New York, excited to see this new roster in action. See if they can come in here with a little bit of an upset as they're battling for potential top 8. Just see
Capsule opens it up with a 2.
Yeah, Capsule, great to see him back in the CDL. We know he was one of the guys where we saw the talent a lot of the times, right? But it just felt like,
Spark won a tournament with Rocker, right? LAG, at Rockers.
Him and Kyler.
At Rockers.
What kind of impact he's going to be able to have. But
at Mystic Lake.
Mistake Lake.
They call it Mistake Lake. Let me tell you, mistakes were made on my part.
They look like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude, just fucking losing cash.
It's also an interesting hard point conversation because they need to be good at rewind too. They really need to get into their bag of tricks.
Well, I think they're a very solid rewind team. I don't think they're too.
Okay, good start for Cloud9 though. Number 7's gonna slip the net. Who is that? Simple Pimp behind enemy lines. Oh,
no, not too much.
Now they're gonna get the read through Kitchen.
Skyline. That may be the case. Well, let's funnel into one team kill.
Okay, Cloud9 off to a good start here on Skyline. Gonna get a clean wave. Got the P2 row.
Behind Crimps too, as he's up to 4 in a row. You look to hold here, only 2 points on the board so far for FaZe, but they'll try to get a heroic break here early on. Now found 2 picks. There's the spawn.
FaZe though, immediate break. 4 dead, no trades.
As good as it gets on a break. That's a big one early for FaZe. Otherwise, you could be down 80 early.
And you have so much space due to a BZ. He's gonna have all the comps.
Come back to Mystic. Never got to meet y'all. I don't think I'll be returning there unless there's an event.
Down 3 dead.
I liked it.
And then as
I mean, it was just a casino in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
It was like
behind the 4 dead. At the break.
It's not really my desired vacation spot.
I hear that.
Here at this B2.
I need to go somewhere tropical.
Struggled so much in breaks.
So I can get sunburned and ruin my vacation.
Great, usually when they get their early rotations, they're able to do well. Like, this is a map where you get a lot of opportunities. Maybe they'll be able to break a little bit better, right?
Yeah, no, it's it. Yeah, I mean, we know Skyline, it's one of the smaller maps we have. You're going to have
Did I ever tell you about that? Me and Iz were supposed to go zip lining in Hawaii, and I couldn't because my knees were so sunburned. I couldn't move them.
Your knees?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know how else I could say that.
You don't even have any, like,
looking for a more
no nerve endings, like your elbow.
You don't understand. You know those cheese cloth, like graters that you push a thing of cheese through with all the wires? That's what it felt like when I bent my knees. It just felt like a fucking grid.
No aloe vera in sight?
Dude, it was so bad. It was the last day of vacation.
Cloud9, small lead, showing some signs of light.
Locking it down. He was the last member alive. He's a BZ. He's just chilling in the hot tub. Has an AR.
And yeah, here comes FaZe. Sorry.
Splits do come in. You read that if you're selling.
But look at the P4 though. They got rope.
Find the double. Not gonna happen.
Another opportunity maybe to push forward, but Sib once again trying to play back. Make sure they can't go anywhere. Big double.
Oh,
four on a feed.
Pops on the
Sorry guys, I can't be trusted in that kitchen with Texas Day around.
You went back from one?
Or he came back like a squirrel.
How do I not? I go get a water from the fridge and I turn around and there he is, staring me right in the face. Texas himself.
Picanha?
No, he got some cheese breads.
No, I got a piece of picanha and a bacon wrapped chicken.
That's not bad. A little sodium, but nothing harmful.
It's a protein bomb.
Gonna lose a teammate. FaZe trying to look for the opener.
And hey, we did lose, but the good thing is we get to go again tomorrow.
That's right.
We play again tomorrow. Play Carolina. I think we're last match too.
He'll get a second off of that, and that might end up leading to a three. He gets a third.
Yeah, we're last match tomorrow.
Simtex still.
Gopher said, if you think that Minnesota.
FaZe trying to break up some of this time, but Sib right back off spawn, and maybe doesn't lead to anything.
What? What do you say?
Oh, if you think that is the middle of nowhere in Minnesota, I'll actually show you the middle of nowhere said Gopher.
I think that's pretty concerning. I don't want to go to the middle of nowhere with Gopher.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm all right, Gopher.
Not missing right now.
I'll show you.
Unless there's a hard point hell out there in which he'll get it.
What is it?
Unless there's a hard point hell out there in which he will soak.
He'll get it?
Into the second set. We go.
What, Dante's frying? He got a 4-piece?
Literally 4 on screeners, dirty.
Kind of near to find a make a play on the hard point.
Cloud9's looking good though here, man. They're
nobody in there
playing well.
Clock getting milked. With that kill, Krem kind of keeping control of this side balcony. And last time, you think if they hold,
they're holding down these P2 spawns as well.
This is a blowout right now.
Yeah, it would be a much different scoreline, but you have 40 points there if you are FaZe.
Got the P1 time.
Oh,
that's a big win by MC though. Gets him out of the hill.
But you see all the blue arrows just starting to work on up.
Cloud9, you're in good position.
Yes, Seth will be the Vanna White of the White Nets.
It's not easy.
Better. The comms have got to be on point. Let's listen to Cloud9.
FaZe, woohoo, hello.
Yeah, last guy jumped out. You got time. I'm on Caleb. Get right. I'm seeing left yet. They can go zipping right. I'm looking right. Left. Stonated. Jump. Watch the left. Watch the left. He's on the couch. They're weak. You right now. Last guy backstage. That's your kids. Couch is only couch. On me. Top right. Tyler back. Your couch him. Nice, good job. What's your time? There's one guy. Back right. Back right at BZ weak. Yo, I'm playing top mid, okay? I'm guaranteed. Play the row. Top mid over here. Top cat weak. I'll time it. He's top cat. He's running top cat. Uppercut. He's still cat. He's front new me. Cat. One shot. Nice, good job. Let's go. Send me. I backed up a blocker. You can go run. I have a gym. I'm okay. What's open? I'm looking around. I'll kill him. You. I hit him once. Chow me draws. One time. I'll chow. They were front. You.
I really like Cloud9's comps, bro. Sometimes they can sound a little frantic, but they actually do relay a lot of very good information.
Hold on to your lead. It went better than the first time through.
Well,
and so far, so good on the map.
This is where you're able to.
P4 though, to spawn out piano. Yeah, they're getting parallels.
Get the flip. There is going to be pressure though from Cloud9 early.
FaZe spawns no.
Left. Sim started. You don't hear on
it. I want to see this pan the Rolex.
It's kind of what we talked about. It's hard point.
What?
I looked at it.
Point that we know from that.
I'm just not a watch guy. That's all it boils down to.
Listen, I am not a Rolex guy, which is why I don't have any Rolexes.
I think that's a very nice watch.
All year, but
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Sorry, guys.
40K?
Maybe Sim's time to
pop.
From
you pay 40K for that?
Timings and the angles, you can make crazy plays from there. I thought when Sim got the draws, kind of holding up.
But I'm saying, like,
that was going to be
if I had,
but it's a
if you had, you would?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pressure here again. Two going to spawn out. Pressure to be on cell.
I would go for an AP though, but
to try and hold into the point through
now we're talking an automatic to gay.
Okay, FaZe break into the P4.
Yeah, FaZe need this 30, and this is the perfect scenario to get it.
You get this right back in the swing of things. We'll be down
sometimes when duty calls, you have to answer the phone.
It usually doesn't.
Able to find that first pick from up top platform.
Same what?
The player on the hill immediately.
Okay, well, we gotta offset each other.
Offset
down for this P1. They don't want an early flip for P1 and P2 jumping up early. So
and here he is.
Oh,
here he goes.
Man, this rips away.
I mean, he's 30 and 16, bro.
Just shoot
Okay.
Maybe that's how you win hardpoint. Cell's just gonna drop 40. We'll see what he ends up getting to. But well, that said, you're still not in the lead. Down 20, massive P1 and P2 upcoming. So far, control to Cloud9.
Fights all over the map.
Sib.
Cloud9 though, still holding on to this lead.
Help there over the top from Spart. So Sib continues the fight, trying to reposition to a different block, just get to a different heady, maybe catch somebody. That won't end up happening. So nobody.
Oh, a little win there.
All good. Cell wins another one via a headshot. Yeah. You just saw from
shots from Cramp.
Why he could be such a tough kill. The slide into a pop up. He's able to find 3.
I mean, MC is doing all he can. He's 34 and 18.
I mean, if you're FaZe, he was the last player alive. Watch number 6 though to BZ. He's starting to make the play, trying to take the route to flip the spawn.
And Simp's been playing 8s recently. Simp usually anti-8s, and now he's been playing as of late.
Why do you think that is?
This will be the first time you really
maybe the patch change, or actually I really don't know. Maybe he just
this time you're
trying to
get some reps. Yeah.
Now, do you get the safe spawn? You do for both. So in prime position now to hold is Atlanta FaZe. Pressure to Cloud9 to break on through. Here comes the first swing.
You probably want a little bit more.
FaZe knocking on that door of a lead
That's
change.
not going to help you, Cloud9. Spart eats a frag to the face, but he thrown it himself.
No shit. And it's a lead change. And they have P2, and it's a healthy P2. 40 seconds on it.
This is when we saw BZ really start to go
This is where it starts to go wrong if you're Cloud9. They withstood for so long.
And
here he is.
And here they come. 38 and 20, dude.
He's still going.
Just frying.
FaZe finally enjoying a bit of a lead. Nothing massive, but up 20.
Wow.
I was about to say this is the first full hold we've seen at the P2, but
that's a big blunder from FaZe. I mean, they get 2 kills right there, and they get 2v4 to break P2. That's a big break from Cloud9.
Tail into this, but the map happens of flipping. So depending on how this next 60 seconds go, that could work out for FaZe.
Yeah, they just have to lock this down, right? Like similar to what you would see at a P3, P4 for Vault. That
But
will be the goal.
FaZe has the P3 now. They get some of that scrap.
Some more routes to take. But
if this first hold from FaZe is good.
This morning, though, but 39 and 23.
Well, it's not good at all. 3 dead.
I mean, even in a D-Series, this guy has been unreal.
No, he absolutely has been. One spawns out. You get a split for Cell.
And look at the slang for Cloud9. They're all
looking for a lead change inside.
Negative is good team Call of Duty.
They're all negative.
Does come through. Spartan able to win the next one as well. Here comes Cell. He was the one on the split. Not going to find anything.
The kill feed's blue, and Cloud9 able to stabilize. Some fights going down bottom bed. Cap wins it, and now the flip is in. FaZe all spawning in the back. It's up to number 5. Draws and plays life dining. He dies. This is scary.
Flip that you needed. Now Cloud9 in the lead and the driver's seat.
Yeah, I was going to say, now you have a tough decision. There's still 20 seconds left. You have to contest some of this time.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Fighting for map control right now, trying to break it through the middle. They do
look,
flip, though.
look at them. They're
so
flipping.
No.
They get one player off the hill, but it's
one break, though, for Cloud9. One break.
Over 240 if you are Cloud9.
And no one's really had a clean
And I
hold
feel like
here
we've
at the
seen this
P4.
hill get broken a lot in a scenario like this.
I think he's got to.
I mean,
right?
they get blood.
Yeah, Draws is going to spawn out.
Oh!
That might be it.
No, how the fuck?
And that is going to shut it down.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh
I was about to say if they made it in right there.
Oh my God.
Hey.
We don't like that.
We don't like that. I
We're rooting for
forgot.
FaZe
Yeah,
here.
we went FaZe to win.
We're rooting for FaZe here.
I was like, holy shit. And then, yeah,
No,
you just snapped me back to
awesome
reality.
map. I tip my hat to him, but it's not what I want.
No.
Why is that? They're also in the running to...
Yeah, they're 30 or 40 behind us. 40 behind us.
They're 4 or 40.
Dang. All good, all good. FaZe will take it.
I still think FaZe wins the series, but good map 1 there out of Cloud9.